Okay, so what we did here, we have selected data from EKKO, selected fields from EKKO, EKPO and MAKT tables. So EKKO is for header data, EKPO is item data and MAKT is material text data. So for each material we will be having only single record by language, because we are passing language as a input here. Okay, what is the use of text tables? MAKT is the text table. Why we maintain text tables in SAP? Text tables are for automatic language translation. It is very important to remember. Okay, clear? Based on the language key we entered in the login screen, we should be able to see the options. We should be able to see the data in the same language. That's why we use data in these text tables. That's why we maintain data in these text tables. Okay, clear? Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Now we have populated data using read statements inside the loop. So what is the difference between loop and read statement?
Loop is
True statement can have all records.
Loop statement process all the records of internal table into work area one by one. First record, second record, third record. Loop count is depends on the number of records in the internal table. If we have 10 records, the loop will execute for 10 times. Okay, what the code between loop and end loop will execute for that many number of times. If you take read statement is used to read only single record from internal table into work area. For that we have to provide a key condition, right? Is it clear?
yes.
So when I explain this, you should make a note of it. At least you should have some running notes and then read the points, prepare your own content. Then only you can learn. Okay. Now we are appending the data to final internal table. And what next? If IT underscore final is not initial. What does this mean?
Having the records.
Yeah, if there
Internal
is at
table.
least one record in the final internal table, then display it. Clear? Else, there is no records. I'll display some status message because it is not error, right? You may have records or not, okay? But if you enter the wrong input, you should display the error message. What is the type of this message, error message? What is the type of, for success or status messages, what is the type?
Yes.
Yes.
You should use a capital letter only. That is the, otherwise you will get runtime exceptions. Okay, activate the program. So this is a very important interview question. They'll ask you, how can you merge multiple internal tables data into a single final internal table or output internal table or into a single internal table. So what is your answer?
By using loop.
Yeah, we can use loop statement, and then within the loop we can populate the final internal table, right?
Yes.
They'll ask, how can you read the other internal tables data within that loop? You can say that we can use read statements inside the loop to read the records from internal table to work area, right? And we append
Yes.
final work area to internal table. So this is the output. So EBLN, EBLN is from header data, EBLP is from item data, Bookers is from header data, it is also from header data, Listener is vendor. We can also add one more select statement on vendor field, vendor name. There should be a text table for this vendor names. These are our vendor numbers, right? There should be a
Yes.
separate text table for these names. We can also add one more table in our merging or in data selection. Merge, we can merge 4 internal tables. Material number. So 2 is the material number and this is the material text. This one is coming from MAKT table, right? And these 3 are from EKPO. Menge means quantity, ST means unit of measurement, 10 means price. If you take this particular purchase order number 46, there is one item, company code is MSCC, created on February 12th. This is the vendor, this is the material. What is this? LC means? LC
Layer
means
constructor.
layer concentrate. I don't know what is layer concentrate. That might be some powder like cement. So what is the quantity? 36. How many bags? 36
Layer.
bags. Cement we used to measure in bags only, right? Right? EA means each one. Is it clear? So tomorrow we'll add input fields to this program. Anyway, you know how to add input parameters. Okay, we'll see more details. And we're going to introduce one more feature. Here what we are doing, we are selecting all the records. We are not using any where condition. To select only required records. For example, records created on a particular date or records for particular material, records for particular company code. We are not using that. But going forward, we'll introduce that. Okay. And we have one more feature that is called for all entries. We'll see how we are going to use it. Now we don't have any data filter here. We are selecting all the records from the table. In general, we should not do like this. There should be a selection criteria. Based on that, we need to select the data. Okay. But today you have to practice this program. Create your own program. Okay. So this is how we are going to merge multiple internal table data into single final output structure. Okay. First we need to define a type structure with the required fields. Fields are from different tables. What are the fields you want to display as output? List out all those fields here and define the internal table and work area for final. Then write your select statements on the different tables and then use a loop statement to merge all these internal tables into final internal table. Inside the loop, you can use read statement to read the internal table data into work area. Okay. And at the end, clear the work area. to clear the previous record and populate with the new record. CL demo output is to display sample output. In projects, we're not going to use this. We're going to use a different display ALV. We call it ALV output. I'll explain you in further classes. Okay.